and what my people have done. So if that is not respected, regarded, and honored, then that relationship between the man, black man, and whatever group this woman is from is not going to be harmonious. And you're going to get all this chaos and confusion. And your actions are going to be sporadic because of what's happened in the home first. So with everything that you believe to be, as far as having an ally, now you're finding out it's all fraud because of this woman's action or this man's action if you're a black woman. Confliction eventually happens when it comes to socioeconomic issues and viewpoints and perspectives, when it comes to, of course, history, when it comes to political issues and challenges. That's when it all comes out, when it has to do with my nation of people and your nation of people and our experiences with each other's nation and people within. That's why I'm not an advocate for, I'm all for, I like Mexicano's thinking. I do. That's one thing I credit them. I like that, keeping it in-house. Because African descendants, we have so many women that we can choose from. There are different groups of black people in our nation as a whole. So if you don't like the black women that's in America for whatever your reasons, because you ain't met them all, but for whatever your reason, okay, then you have South American, you still have Caribbean, you still have African. You still have a bevy of options. But to go to an opposing side and then try to create a family all because of finances or whatever your concessions are or your criteria is, that's when you're going to start to be susceptible to losing your identity, losing your culture. You're not going to be able to wear it. And when you do, it's not going to be understood. So you're going to spend your life getting somebody else. Like, you're going to spend your life just teaching, and essentially preaching at some point of why and what this means and what that means and why this and why. But there's nothing more exhilarating than somebody understanding you wholeheartedly. And interracial marriages, you just don't get that. So now you have a man who's been misunderstood in the industry and now misunderstood in his household and in his marriage. And now he's being discredited, dismissed, devalued, and degraded by the woman that he has created a family with, her nation of people. They defunding him. They are targeting his livelihood. They are trying to make an example out of him. They essentially COINTELPROing him. They COINTELPROing him. Typical. And now in that internal confliction, now he's saying things to even degrade, discredit, dismiss, and neglect his own nation of people. So now he's just really on the island by himself. So at this point, he has access to information because of where he's made it to in his career and where he has financially achieved, what he has financially achieved. So he has access to information because he's hiring people. He has the money. He don't have to be the smartest in the room, but he's an intelligent one. And now he's pulling more intelligence from people. That's what happens when you get to that level of wealth. You can actually pay for intelligence to be around you. And so that's for our nation. That's why we looking at him the way we are, is because he has the access to the information, but he's sporadic. But also, he has created an interracial environment. So when that happens, and then there's discord, there's disdain, now you get that confliction. And that's what's going on with Kanye West.